Virginia with the moonshine in her eyes. She kissed me blitz, then drowned my heart away. She dances like a fountain, sings that wild mountain time. She raised her glass, the band began to play. Sweet brandy wine, she's dizzy on that bottle all the time. Pink ribbons in her hair, auburn curls of ringlets fair, entangled with my darling brandy wine. The juke joint was a jumping hot as huckleberry pie. We shared a drink, the kind that comes on strong. Her only truth's 100 proof. Red flags beget white lies, but in my mind she couldn't do no wrong. Sweet brandy wine gets frisky when she drinks the bottle dry. She just can't get enough of that tipsy kind of love. A fool I fell for darling brandy wine. I never saw her coming, but I watched her walk away. She hung me on a wink that said goodbye. So now I haunt the bar stools, waiting on a memory, graced with the taste that can't be satisfied. Sweet brandy wine, who left her empty bottle by my side. Where lonesome I will stay, wasted all my days. So here's to you, my darling brandy wine. Thank you. Here's a very old song. AI wrote this 10 years ago. Someone asked me if I found God. Yes, I think we've met a couple times, but I'm not sure if it was him, 'cause I can't look her in the eye, and all I heard were warnings from my conscience in the guilty night that said, I'll see you on the day you die. I'll see you on the day you die. I'll see you on the day you die. No, I've never been to heaven, but they say my head is in the clouds, 'cause I just sit here by myself and hope I stand out in the crowd. I tried to make my father proud, found out that I don't know how. Tomorrow there is only here and now. Yeah, there's only here and now. Yeah, there's only here and now. And I hate to say it, but I've heard it all before. There's a war outside my window, revolution at my door. Keep your corporate counterculture that I'm trying to ignore, because I don't believe in nothing anymore. All these teachers preaching right from wrong can't help the weak against the strong, or save you from an end that comes for you and I and everyone. So I'll just write another song for all the world to sing along, 'cause after all, someday we'll all be gone. Yeah, someday we'll all be gone. Yeah, someday we'll all be gone. Now I've washed my hands of everything, the fairy tales and fantasy. Apparently, reality has finally got the best of me. And all those drugs I did in vain, they eased the pain and numbed my brain. But life is just a high you can't sustain. Life's a high you can't sustain. Life's a high you can't sustain. And I hate to say it, but I've heard it all before. There's a devil in the details and salvation with the Lord. No, I'm not one for compliance, and defiance left me bored. I guess I don't believe in nothing anymore. Now I've seen the writing on the wall, the darkness in the crystal ball, a house of cards about to fall, and a peace of mind I can't recall. But man, the worst thing that I saw was clearly the reflection of a boy who said, I think I've seen it all. Yeah, I think I've seen it all. Yeah, I think I've seen it all. And nothing. No, I don't believe in nothing. No, I don't believe in nothing anymore. Thank you. Does anybody have a glass of water I could use? I would be much appreciated for some agua. Oh, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Oh, wow. What's up? Oh, never mind. I thought we had the first heckler in the crowd. I was very excited. See, if you've done this as long as I've done it, you kind of get excited for hecklers because the songs sure don't do it for you anymore. I'm just kidding. I love these with all of their AI heart. All right. Anyway, this is my next song. This is about John Lennon and the Beatles and the '60s and how every counterculture movement sometimes ends up doing the things they fought against at one point. Should have said that smoother. Don't become the thing you hate. Become something better. This is called Coming Through the Rye. So here's to the hippies, things turned out swell. Those good intentions paved the road to hell. And you can blame it on everyone having too much of a good time. The counterculture was bought and sold, and sex, drugs, and rock and roll overdosed. And you can blame it on everyone having too much of a good time. No, the fame ain't what it's cracked up to be. It's hard to explain, but trust me when I say it's mob rule down at the guillotine. Let the heads and the good times roll. They said all you need is love. Just try to imagine. We gave peace a chance and it killed John Lennon. You hate him, you love him. Some say he had it coming. Found paradise lost on the wrong side of heaven. So here's to the tie-dyed utopian dreams. But yesterday's saints make tomorrow's thieves. And you can blame it on everyone having too much of a good time. If they fooled you once, they can fool you twice. You can't trust the truth if it's advertised. But you can blame it on everyone having too much of a good time. No, the fame, it ain't gonna set you free. A runaway train, you chase it anyway. The fallen star in the guillotine. Let the heads and the good times roll. They said all you need is love. Just try to imagine. He gave peace a chance and it killed John Lennon. You hate him, you love him. Some say he had it coming. Found paradise lost on the wrong side of heaven. Found paradise lost on the wrong side of heaven. Do you, don't you want me to love you? It's coming down fast, but it's miles above you. Tell me, sell me the answer. You may be a lover, but you ain't no dancer. And the fame, it's based on a chance you take. The bargain one makes the price you're gonna pay. The brass ring blade of the guillotine. Let the heads and the good times roll. He said all you need is love. Just try to imagine. We gave peace a chance and it killed John Lennon. You hate him, you love him. Some say he had it coming. Found paradise lost on the wrong side of heaven. Found paradise lost on the wrong side of heaven. Thank you. Whew. Man, my voice is shot, man. Shot. I haven't played guitar or anything in like 4 or 5 months because like I got off tour back in like August and I was like, I'm just gonna not do any music for a minute. I've been on the road all fucking year. I'm gonna chill out. So I haven't played in like 5 months. So forgive me if it isn't sounding perfect. So we're gonna get. Thank you. Oh, cool. I won't practice more next time. Here's a song about crayons. This is all the crayon song. You eat crayons too? Only the best people eat crayons. It's 3 a.m. and the conversation's spent. She's waiting on the bedside, wrapped within the static wind, and she's got powders and pills, chasing thrills through dollar bills, tracing lines off her reflection with her senses so distilled as she drifts on through this dream. She can share her medication, but she can't outrun the rain when clearly here she stands with candy in her hands. She offers up the pixie dust and separates the sand, and I'll say it's alright, no need to ask me twice. She spins the ring so she can sing the crayon song tonight. She's gonna sing the crayon song tonight. When she calls, you can find her in the hall, where she's scribbling a picture she hangs crooked on the wall. She's framing false alarms until her chambermaids have gone. Then she'll sleep beside the music box whose tune keeps playing on. Her behavior seems insane, 'cause we both know you might overdose from trying to kill the pain. But lately, here we stand with candy in our hands. Let's mix us up some pixie dust and sprinkle on the sand. We'll just say it's alright till once turns into twice. Let's spin the rings so we can sing the crayon song tonight. We're gonna sing the crayon song tonight. I'm off to wander with my lover in her bag of pretty colors. Off to wander with my lover in her bag of pretty colors. Fan the flame and erase another day. She'll be running all the red lights till the candles melt away along this empty road where the flowers never grow, casting shadows drenched in sorrow from a life she'll spend alone until the sunshine sets her free. It appears that you've been down so long, it looks like up to me, but sadly, here I stand with candy in my hands. I'm mixed up with the pixie dust and sinking in the sand, and something's not quite right. Sometimes you should think twice. I spun the ring and now I'll sing the crayon song all night. We're gonna sing the crayon song tonight. I'm off to wander with my lover in her bag of pretty colors. Off to wander with my lover in her bag of pretty colors. Thank you. All right. Hey, thanks for anybody who came out to see me. I had no idea anyone was coming to be here except for like 2 people who knew me. So thank you if you came out, and I did not know that. I appreciate that. Thank you for everyone who has played as well, and Alley Cat for setting it up and everything. Where you go? Oh, there he is. Hey, what's up? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to keep this rolling along so y'all can get home before the snowstorm. So I don't know if there's actually a snowstorm. My mom was like, "Be careful of the snow." I was like, "There's no snow." I was like, "I know, Mom. Usually when I'm around, there's a lot of snow, but not anymore. I sobered up." All right. This song's called Nero. Dawn of desperation, when the peasants are beheading every emperor with a golden crown. First they'll stand with one another, then they'll turn against each other under thunder on a battleground. With their torches, tar, and feathers, off to round up all the witches on a rail to run them out of town. In a kingdom that's collapsing, I'm relaxing on the ashes, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. You can dance around the fire with the hand that holds the power, or go cower with the gagged and bound. While the vultures count the profits and the hawks are launching rockets in a garden growing mushroom clouds. You can storm the ivory towers, but the knight in shining armor's days are numbered on the body count. So I'm laughing up at heaven in the arms of Armageddon, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. You can find me playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. You can find me playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. Where the tricksters and the grifters and the rich carnival barkers sell their sulfur to a spellbound crowd, buying tickets to the promise of a better world to come, and left with nothing when their hope runs out. There's a lifeboat overflowing on a rising violent ocean in the darkness where the sailors drown. But I'm smiling on an island by the tidal wave horizon, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. If you're screaming in defiance, are you David or Goliath when the riot rages all around? Call it vengeance, call it justice, call it progress, call it selfish. Either way, I'm gonna have my doubts. Maybe I'm just causing problems, thinking I know how to solve them. So for once, I'm gonna shut my mouth. Waiting silent in the shadows like a devil at the crossroads, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. You can find me playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. You can find me playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. While the charlatans are shouting propaganda on the mountain, truth is spoken to an empty house. If you ask for my opinion, are you trying to make a difference or find something to complain about? When indulgence and consumption leave a landscape of destruction where it's far too late to turn back now, I'll be moving on my own way down the existential highway, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. You can find me playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. You can find me playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down, playing fiddle, watching Rome burn down. Thank you. Woo! God damn. That was amazing. I felt like I was in some old saloon. You guys want to hear a slow song? No. No, yeah, I'm going to play one anyway. I don't care, man. I don't give a fuck at all. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? Goddamn. Okay, so I wrote this song. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Give me a second. Shit. Hold on. Maybe this one. Nope. Here we go. It's all part of the set. Gotta have some suspense. I am the diehard of folk musicians. That was a terrible joke. So bad. I got way worse jokes than that. Trust me. But I won't tell them. This song is called Ivy Juniper. It's about a girl and hopping trains and stuff. This is off my new album that I'm supposed to have with me, but My publicist says I can't bring it to the show and give it out before it's uploaded. Because nowadays when you release an album, you gotta drop like 10 singles in what's called waterfalling. And that's really a lot of time to have to put up with an album release. Anyway, that's why I can't give it to you tonight, because the publicist is like, we gotta waterfall this thing, and someone might put it on YouTube if you give it out too soon. Anyway, this is called Ivy Juniper, and it's the 6th song on the record. Born on a runaway boxcar train, crowned with a halo of daisy chains, secondhand holes in her denim jeans, queen with a lucky ace up her sleeve. Have you heard about that girl with the bandit boots and the cowboy smile? Call her Ivy Juniper, she's a highway child, pretty misty eyes, rugged and rough with a diamond shine, sweet and sassy like moonlight wine. They call her Ivy Juniper, the rambling love of mine. Off like the derelict when she goes, rocks like a ramshackle rodeo, lips like the kiss from a honeycomb, bag full of tricks and a heart of gold. Never met a girl like her, she's a coin flip mixed with a cyclone spin. Little Ivy Juniper, with her pockets filled with the perfect crime, one of a kind on a cloud 9 high, laughter painting the countryside. She's little Ivy Juniper, the rambling love of mine. Can't forget about that girl with her soul exploding like sundown fire. Wild Ivy Juniper, she's a pistol living a slingshot life, free as a bird in the western sky, passing by like an exit sign. She's Wild Ivy Juniper, the rambling love of mine, the rambling love of mine. Thank you. God damn. That was, thanks. I thought that was absolutely terrible. I got this hangnail and it was getting caught on the fucking string. I was like, it's all right, whatever. I got a couple more songs for you. I have some merch over at this table. I got four records for sale, and I got some t-shirts. If you want one, please let me know. I will be happy to sell them to you. Yes, I will sell them to you. I will free market capitalize your folk punk all the way to the bank. That's a good segue for the song you like, actually. If I can remember where it's in. I don't know if I know where the key. Maybe not. We'll see. Shit. I might not have the right harmonica, man. Fuck it, we don't need it. All right. This is called Piggy Bank. Whoa. Actually, I don't have the harmonica for it. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to do a different song about money. This is called, it's off my new album. It goes like this. You can hit rock bottom on top of the world. Look around, kid, you're out on your own. Take your front row seat, put it out on the street, on the corner called Home Sweet Home. When you're down and out, better take some advice from a junk man singing the blues. Find the sunny side up on a rotten egg, now you ain't got nothing to lose. You can work the best years of your life away while you're slaving that 9 to 5. But it don't make sense and you're late on the rent hey brother, can you spare a dime? Because I ain't got money, I ain't got no money, ain't got no money at all. Yeah, I lost my honey, guess it's kinda funny, I wonder if she loved me at all. No, I ain't got money, I ain't got no money, ain't got no money at all. When the road gets bumpy, where's my Mr. Lucky? Ain't got no money at all. You can hang your hat on the discount rack in the second-hand clothing line. Yeah, we're stuck in a rut, but we can party it up like it's 1929. And now they're burning down the mansions up in Beverly Hills, cause a riot's just something to prove. In A Tale of Two Cities, we'll show the Great Gatsby what a town without pity can do. You can live the dream so you'll die like a king, cause a fairy tale told you so. But you'll just end up shaking coins in a cup and call it your pot of gold. Because I ain't got money, I ain't got no money, ain't got no money at all. Yeah, I lost my honey, guess it's kinda funny, I wonder if she loved me at all. No, I ain't got money, I ain't got no money, ain't got no money at all. When the road gets bumpy, where's my Mr. Lucky? Ain't got no money at all. I ain't got no money, I ain't got no money, ain't got no money at all. Yeah, I lost my honey, guess it's kinda funny, I wonder if she loved me at all. No, I ain't got money, I ain't got no money, ain't got no money at all. When the road gets bumpy, where's my Mr. Lucky? Ain't got no money at all. I ain't got no money at all. I ain't got no money at all. All right. Whoa. I have two more songs, all right? This is a drinking song for everybody who's tipping their bartender. Yes. You should do that. You should do that. Whoa. Is this in tune enough for the last two songs? Yeah, it's in tune. Yeah, whatever. This is about God, the devil, alcohol, and a girl named Grace. Once upon a perfect storm, Grace Lenore, the girl next door, caught her halo on my horns where never's meant to be. Grace would say she'd set me straight, Mama said her heart would break. It's too late, you'll never make an honest man of me. It's always happy hour at that tavern in the clouds, and last call at the dive bar in that furnace underground. So fare thee well, my darling, gonna miss you where I'm bound. Cause sure as angels pour your drinks, the devil buys my rounds. Grace up on the church house steps, me dressed in my Sunday best. Last night's whiskey on my breath and women on my mind. Cigarettes with Mary Jane, rolled up with a scripture page. Stole the whole collection plate and turned it into wine. It's always happy hour at that tavern in the clouds, and last call at the dive bar in that furnace underground. So fare thee well, my darling, gonna miss you where I'm bound. Cause sure as angels pour your drinks, the devil buys my rounds. Preacher said I ain't no good. Grace prefers misunderstood. Doctor says I can't be cured. I'm crazy as they come. Reckless, careless, born to lose. 3 sheets windy past the booze. You say what would Jesus do, and I'll do what I want. It's always happy hour at that tavern in the clouds, and last call at the dive bar in that furnace underground. So fare thee well, my darling, gonna miss you where I'm bound. 'Cause sure as angels pour your drinks, the devil buys my rounds. Grace fell on her knees and prayed. Still I wouldn't change my ways. Blind love slowly turned to hate. I pushed her way too far. Shot me right between the eyes and carried out her own demise. Left a note penned with goodbye, signed with a broken heart. She's gone to happy hour at that tavern in the clouds. But when she reached those pearly gates, St. Peter kicked her out. Me and my fallen angel in that furnace underground, forever tied together where the devil buys the round. Thank you. So, thank you. So, I fell off the cigarette wagon almost a little while back, so I picked up the Zen wagon. Now, I think the Zen wagon is not as bad, but I noticed my voice is a little bit scratchier than it used to be, and I'm going to blame it on Zim. Zim's. Anyway, I don't endorse Zins. I'm going to quit those soon, too, because instead of Zins, now I have Wellbutrin. And Wellbutrin help you get off Zins. Which we're just going to keep on going down the line. This is my last song. I wrote this song 10 years ago, and it just keeps getting better. This is called When the Frayed Wind Blows. They're going to put that on my fucking gravestone, when the frayed wind blows. But the thing is, I'm getting cremated, so the wind's going to have to blow me. Okay, that came out really wrong. All right, my name is Matt Pless. Thanks for listening. Shit. It starts with an explosion, do you end it with a bang? First the whistles start to blow and then the guilty finally hang. There's a storm on the horizon and the water's on the rise. We're watching history repeating with the change in times. The figureheads keep talking, but they're buried in the sand. Everyone is pointing fingers and everybody plays their hand. The fixes in the game is rigged, the pawns are polarized. You either pick a side or think outside the picket lines. I wonder, is this a revolution or just mass confusion? When every voice is trying to scream the loudest for equality, while we argue strategy, culture, and philosophy. People die in city streets, all paid with blood and poverty. Powers with a chosen few. Desperation's just a tool that agents of corruption use to keep the jails and prisons full. Diamond pockets lined with profits earned from broken lives. This led to a pledge by one discrimination. Under God, I'm saying, stop the world, I wanna get off. Everything's on fire and it's falling apart. So if we can't turn back, can we change the course when the fury of the frayed wind blows? The preachers sell salvation to the faithful on their knees. Some prey upon our need and want for something to believe. And some have spun the doctrines, holy guides to paradise, to justify injustices and centuries of genocide. Surrender to your temples, to your altars or your shrines. The weapons used by shepherds so the sheep will keep in line. Conflicting congregations, thinking only of themselves. If that's the path to heaven, hate to see the road to hell, I tell ya. They take a vision, make religion, cause division, keep you vacant and complacent and dependent on a system by creating ways to separate, utilizing class and race. Prejudice perpetuates and keeps monopolies in place. Trickle up or trickle down, stack or spread the wealth around. Someone's hope is running out while fortune fills a bank account. Empty promise politicians pander to the poor while there's money used for funding phony wars on foreign shores. And saying, stop the world, I wanna get off. Cause they're loading up the bullets and they're dropping the bombs. The propaganda beats to the narrative drums when the fury of the frayed wind blows. The criminals in Congress, they ain't got no ground to stand. They're building walls and borders all around the stolen land. A legacy of liberty, that's how the story goes. But conquerors rewrote the past to suit the status quo. So is it institutions or the state of humankind that leads to some exalted over thousands left behind? They'll push you to your limit, but in turn they'll push their luck. Cause sleeping giants riot when they finally woken up because they're buying your silence with those shiny advertisements. They lie and cheat and steal, tax your habits so you'll finance what they hide away behind the scenes. Cover over underneath, population exploitation, victimized by vanity. Faces in a magazine, pictures on a pixel screen. Set a lofty standard that disintegrates your self-esteem. Race to chase a plastic dream, red carpets and limousines. Blinded and distracted by the flash bulbs of celebrity. But just beyond the limelight, after fame has run its course, they'll throw you to the lions while a sold-out crowd will roar and saying, stop the world, I wanna get off. Cause there's bodies lying, breathless, bleeding, piling up. They shook the bottle, rage, now it's bound to erupt when the fury of the frayed wind blows. Yourself in circles, but the answer's never clear. Is there safety with surveillance? Is there freedom without fear? Unravel and untangle all you thought you understood, and question everything until you question why you should. We'll change the world with flowers, or we'll change the world with guns. We'll plant a seed or dig a grave before it's said and done. But if we come together, all for one and one for all, resistance rises, I'm sure, as an empire will fall. So I'll just push towards the future, may it crumble for the better, where tyrannical oppressors are but shadows will remember. No judgment based on color or your lover or your gender. Dismantle older models so they can't be reassembled. But the day the tables turn your way, watch out for a twist of fate. Careful not to stumble and become the very thing you hate. Seek out something comforting, search for something innocent, but you'll never have those eyes that look at life that way again. You can take the high road, nothing ventured, nothing gained, but you'll fight fire with fire when you're going down in flames. You say, stop the world, I wanna get off, cause we're at each other's throats and now it's choking my heart. And we can burn the earth or extinguish the torch when the fury of the frayed wind blows. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you. No, you don't want to see that, man. We're trying to save the world over here, not that. Oh, man, I can't do that right now. You get one or the other. No. I don't remember it. I blew my shot, so I can't play it right now. What do you want to play? Huh? This is your night. It's your night. We're never going out. What do I want to? I can't finish with anything as cool as that. Like, what do you want me? All right. Let's go. All right. I'll do one more. And if it's not the one you want, too fucking bad. I don't care.
Yeah! Anarchy!
That's right. Anarchy in the NC. I am the ultimate anarchist. You know why? Because all my harmonicas are in one special key. The anarchy. All right. I am so full of dad jokes. I got one for each of my kids out there around the country. That's a joke. I don't think there's actually any. I hope not.
I think that's a joke.
I hope it's a joke. Because I can't afford it not to be. This is all on tape. This is great. Look, if you're going to tell someone the truth, make them laugh or they'll kill you. That's Oscar Wilde. He was good at that. All right. This is the last straw and the last song. Susan can find the harmonica. It's also a little out of tune because I had to beat it up for a second. But deal with it. I'm not here tomorrow. It's a what? I see. Why does it sound like a big echo booming up here all of a sudden? What happened?
I turned you up really loud.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure I didn't blow my hearing out or something. This is called What a Time to Be Alive. It's the shape of things to come. It's that moment in the sun. It's the wild, reckless turning of the tide. Sure as every shout begins with a whisper in the wind, can't deny it's quite a time to be alive. It's the changing of the guard. It's the calm before the storm. At the crossroads when you're forced to draw the line. Give some love and take a stand, 'cause the future's in your hands, starting once upon a time to be alive. It's the sound of the alarm, it's the push against the grain, it's the single rebel candle that ignites a million flames, it's the ocean overflowing, flooding when the levee breaks, it's when you say, the sky's the limit when the ground is giving way. It's the riots in the streets, it's a war you wage for peace. It's the opposition's brazen battle cry. Through the widening divide where alliances collide, fighting blindly for a time to be alive. It's the blazing path you pave with each turning of a page. It's the moral of a story gone awry. It's the poetry of truth, it's a song that sings the blues, playing softly for a time to be alive. It's the tolling of the bell, it's an echo loud and clear. It's the shackles round your ankles, it's the flowers in your hair. It's a floor plan for destruction, it's a roadmap toward repair. It's what appears along a highway leading anywhere but here. It's the progress through the cracks in a ceiling made of glass. It's a finger on the button, say goodbye. It's the anger in the crowd when they burn the cities down in the ashes of a time to be alive. It's the point of no return, it's the lessons that you learn. It's the flags or gods or facts you stand behind. Bridge a gap or build a wall, some will rise and some will fall. Either way, oh what a time to be alive. With our weary heads held high as we face an uphill climb, better keep on keeping on, 'cause a change is gonna come. Sing it loud, oh what a time to be alive. Thanks everybody, bye-bye.